Hey, what's going on, everybody? RTR Bama Fan 103 coming to you from the great state of Alabama. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. Obviously, as the title says above me here, I will be talking about the Alabama versus LSU 2012 game. But before I get into it, I just want to kind of go back and briefly go over. I haven't been able to make a video since Tennessee, so I kind of want to go back for just a second, and then I will for sure cover this Alabama LSU game. Just give you my thoughts on it, maybe a little history and things like that. So just bear with me here. All right, let's go back first. Alabama takes care of Tennessee. Did a great job. Offense looked great. Defense looked great. No complaints from this Alabama fan. Period. End of story. Same thing moving into last weekend against Mississippi State. Defense was lights out. Offense, masterful. Masterful job. A.J. McCarron did fantastic. T.J. Yeldon did great. Kenny Bell did great. Amari Cooper had some good catches. So did Michael Williams. And, I mean, it was just overall, it was a great team effort against Mississippi State. And, you know, I hate to say Mississippi State fans, which, of course, I know there's really none on here, but if you catch this video, I will make my statement to you. Hashmark, we believe, as Alabama fans, you just got your butt kicked, okay? So, that being said, that's all I got to say about those two games. Now, we talk about the game of the season for Alabama and LSU. It's not the game of the century anymore. That was last year during the regular season. This is the game of the year. Now, several months ago, Alabama shut down LSU, got revenge for a 9-6 loss last year in Tuscaloosa. Alabama beats LSU 21-0 in the national championship game to gain its number 14th national championship. I was not at the game, but I was close to the game. In fact, I was a block away tailgating, so that was awesome. I enjoyed it. My trip to New Orleans was fantastic. I had a great time with some great friends of mine from work and everything. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I did not enjoy going to the Alabama LSU game last year during the season because even though it was the absolute best game I've ever watched in person, it was gut-wrenching to see my team get beat 9-6 in overtime. It sucked. It was awful. So, with all this being said now, that sets up for this coming Saturday. 7 o'clock, or I believe it's either 7 o'clock Eastern, I think, so it'll be 6 o'clock Central Time. In Baton Rouge, nighttime in Death Valley, and all I can really tell you guys is this is going to be nothing less than what it has been for the last several years. It's going to be a smash-mouth, awesome football game that I really can't wait to watch. I'm excited about this game. You know, I've been kind of in a lull this season, really, because most of the teams that Alabama has played up until last weekend, I was pretty confident that they were going to win those games. I mean, really, all the way up until Mississippi State, I was a little bit worried about Mississippi State because I didn't know what they had to offer. That, you know, and you just don't know. You see them play other teams, and you say, well, you know, they may be good at this and this. But after going through the first several weeks of the season and being pretty decently confident in most of those games, you know, I know I said I was a little bit worried about Tennessee and Mississippi State. This game scares me as an Alabama fan. It does. It always scares me. And if it doesn't worry you, for all you Alabama fans out there, if it doesn't worry you, there's something wrong with you, because we're not just gonna. This team is not just gonna go down into Baton Rouge and destroy LSU. It's not gonna happen. I wish it could. I wish it would, but it's not going to. This is going to be a hard-fought game from first snap to the last snap of the game. It always is, and I have no doubt about that. LSU is looking for revenge for the national championship. They had a perfect season lined up, and Alabama come in there and crushed their dreams. Well, now Alabama is running so far. They're undefeated, and they're having a perfect season, and nothing more would Les Miles and the LSU fan base love than to add a one loss to our column. So that right there in itself to me says this is going to be this game is going to be great, and it's going to be hard fought, and it's going to be tough for both teams. It's not just going to be tough for Alabama, it's going to be tough for LSU too, because they're going to be playing with the chip on their shoulder, and the only thing that Alabama can do is go down there with a chip on their shoulder if they expect to win this ball game. And that's the way I feel about it, okay? I will say, if Alabama's defense continues to play at the level that they are playing right now, barring injury in this next game, because Alabama's been banged up, man. Kenny Bell's got some injury issues. So does Amari Cooper. So does A.J. McCarron with his back, and there's a couple of people offensively and defensively for Alabama that are dinged up right now, and it's not going to heal by Saturday. So it's one of those things they're going to have to play through these types of injuries and stuff, and you have to go to Baton Rouge, especially at nighttime with a chip on your shoulder, and that's what Alabama's going to have to do. So, and as far as LSU is concerned, as far as talking about LSU fans, if you catch this video, I give you all the credit in the world, really I do. And I really wish I could go to this game this weekend. It'd be great, but LSU, as far as the football team, defensively, they're getting a lot better. They struggled a little bit, and the only game really that I've seen them struggle, which of course I didn't see the Townsend game, and I didn't see some of the games before that. It's kind of hard to get pumped up for teams like Townsend State or whoever it was you guys struggled against. But you struggled just enough in the Florida game to get one loss. And in the last couple of weeks, you guys have turned it on, man. You beat the crap out of South Carolina. You handled business. You've taken care of what you needed to take care of. Your team's gotten a lot better. And defensively, this team is the best defense that Alabama will face probably the remainder of this season. This is Alabama's biggest defensive test by far. By far. Good secondary, good linebackers, and great defensive line. Offensively, for the Tigers, I think this will be the toughest offense that Alabama has faced thus far in the season, with only exception being Zach Mettenberger, because I don't think he's that great of a quarterback. I'm just saying. For whatever reason, there was a lot of hype going into this guy coming into the season. He's not that great. That's my personal opinion. You can call me whatever kind of name you want to call me for saying he's not that great, but the truth is he's not that good. Now, your running backs are good, your offensive line's really good, your receivers are really good, but Zach Mettenberger is the downfall to the offense. So, with that being said, both of these teams, to me, evenly match up this weekend. It's going to be great. It's going to be a tough, hard-fought football game. In the end, I think Alabama wins. I will not root against my team. I will not tell you that the other team will beat Alabama. I'm picking Alabama to win this game by 7. I don't care if it's 17-10. I don't care if it's, it doesn't matter. 7-0. I think Alabama gets the win. And it's going to be tough to get the win, but I think Alabama gets it done. So that is my thoughts on the game. That is my prediction, because most people want a prediction, so that's my prediction. I think that's safe. LSU fans, if you don't like my 7-point prediction, kiss my butt. I'm sorry. That's just the way I feel. But anyway, guys, I'm out of time. I've really been kind of stretched for time this week. There was no way I wasn't going to make a video for this game and everything. But I hope everybody has a great rest of the week. Enjoy football Saturday. it's going to be great, man. It really is. It's pretty decent games on TV this weekend, and so everybody go out and enjoy them. And I will definitely be glued to the television 6 o'clock Central Time to watch Alabama and LSU take care of business in Baton Rouge, okay? But before I go, I just want to give a couple shout-outs to Alabama Nation, Roll Tide Roll, guys, to Hoss and Loopy and Bama Tony, A.K. Brown, Law Tide, South of 10, and all you guys out there, Nosmerk 73, A.K. Brown, all you guys, man, really, shout-outs to you, Roll Tide to you. Hope everybody has a great weekend, and also to the rest of the guys in TTC, Magnum and Kobe and Boo, Gator Boo, and Autotex, and everybody. BVD. I hope you guys, good luck to you this weekend. All you guys, the rest of the guys in TTC. I hope you guys have a great weekend too. But guys, I'm out of time. I hope everybody, like I said, I know I've said this 500 times, but I hope everybody has a great weekend. And in closing, as always, I say, go Bama, Roll Tide Roll. Peace out, guys.